Grand Rising, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new readings are being posted, please feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the growth and the prosperity of the channel. Excuse me. This read is going to be for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm seeing that this read is specifically influenced by the sun, so it may be a direct message straight from the sun, okay? So I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in people, right? I'm also seeing something about a backseat Romeo. So maybe someone romanticizing you in secret, or not in public, like someone, you know, because a backseat Romeo is somebody that's like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing someone does not want you to express yourself when it comes to your talents, or this could be you. So you could be the one that's not wanting someone to express their talents, or you could be the one that's romanticizing someone in private. Either way, take it as it resonates. I'm also seeing that because these emotions, these feelings, these projections are happening, it's making someone feel stuck and bound. So I'm seeing, could you please not do that? Like sing or dance or do your art. Could you please not? You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing like someone romanticizing you in the backseat of a car, and not like out, you know, in public, or giving you the kind of security that you need to be romanticized yeah, in a different kind of way. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing you could be feeling imprisoned by that, like feeling stuck, feeling bound. So that's what you're dealing with when you're seeking security in people. So what I'm really seeing is either someone does not want you to outshine them, and it could be someone that you're in a relationship with, or you don't want your other person to outshine you by the way of them expressing their talents or something like that. So it could be someone you're in a relationship with, or it could be someone in your family. It could be your own, you know, insecurities or issues or problems that you're having with yourself. You know what I mean? Like your own demons. They could be your own demons. So take it as it resonates. I'm seeing the love card in reverse. So this means a lack of unconditional love, a lack of self-love, a lack of feeling whole, a lack of affection, attraction, and selfishness. Backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, something shocking, okay? And then I'm also seeing addiction, codependency, obsession, restraint, possessions, and control, emotional block. So I personally ain't used to doing reads like that. So what I will suggest is that you give yourself grace for whatever What I am suggesting is that you give yourself grace in whatever it is that's going on right now, the hardships that you're experiencing, and that you also give grace to others. I am hearing wolf in sheep's clothing, so take it as it resonates. So I did pull an angel card because I felt like if you're dealing with codependency, obsession, addictions, possessions, stuff like that, and backstabbing and feeling a lack of love, then you definitely need an angel card for some guidance. No shade. So the card that I pulled was compromise. So if this has to do with like a specific relationship or your relationships, I just really want you to understand that it may be an inheritance. Like, it may have been inherited for you to go through these challenges, though that's only because you're the only one that can overcome the challenges. And let's see how. The emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the cycle and the overall time for this read are that like a karmic cycle is coming to an end. So that's why I say, like, all of these things that seem so bad could have been for you to come to a moment of like enlightenment, for you to be better, for you to prioritize the wellness of your soul. You know what I mean? And you have to do that on your own. And it has to come from the experiences that the soul is putting the spirit of true self through, okay? For that karmic cycle to end, and not just for you, though, for your whole entire bloodline. All right? So it's for you not to feel terrified, because you're not alone. For you to feel liberated. For you not to be discouraged. For you not to feel annoyed. For you not to feel forced. For you also not to feel hesitant. For you not to be fearful. And for you not to be hostile. So I'm seeing that these are the emotions and the things that you may be coming up against, may be for you to stand up against these energies that are kind of like haunting you, like hostility and fearfulness and hesitation and being forced and being annoyed and feeling discouraged and feeling terrified. And in summary, it's just like, it's all karmic energy, right? It's inherited, familial, and karmic energy. The best thing that you can do with it is overcome it. And what I'm seeing that also came out in this read is for you to feel liberated, for you to recognize that there's a liberation that's happening because you will overcome all of this karmic energy, okay? I am seeing, like I said, that angel card that says to compromise, because it's worth it for your liberation, okay? So I am seeing that the spirit of true self has been learning the lesson by the way of the soul with the southwestern wind. With that southwest wind, it does have something directly to do with the influence of the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years, and Jupiter specifically influences growth, transformation, good fortune, and change, okay? So with that, I'm seeing quicksand. So you could be feeling like it's all coming down on you at one time, and I can understand that, because if you're battling addiction, if you're battling codependency or obsessive energy, if you're battling separation and loss, if you're battling feeling like you're not loved because the people that you do love, you have like a sense of codependency with them, like I can absolutely understand why you would feel like you're stuck and bound, okay? And that is like a karmic lesson that you're going to overcome. And I say that because you don't want your children to inherit it, right? You don't want your children's children to inherit it. You don't want anyone else in your bloodline to inherit these things that you're going through right now. So the best thing that you can do is take the advice of the angel card and compromise, because it is a time for you to grow and transform. The soul knows what the spirit of true self truly desires with that Venus energy, okay? And you will be put on a path to transform, change, grow, and get good fortune if you follow the path that has been set before you, okay? So what I am seeing as well is, like I said, Jupiter. Jupiter has to do with the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process of power in regard to change, transformation, and growth. You want to experience new and different, you have to change to experience that new and different. And I know that from personal experience. Okay? So what I'm also seeing is that the soul is also teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about power. Specifically power in the regard to weapons. I am seeing the NRA, the National Rifle Association, and the power that the National Rifle Association has. So you probably live in the United States. So I'm learning about that. I'm learning about it. You're learning about it. And here we are. So, in regard to that, let's get into the read. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that has been offered to me is the 8 of Rods. With this 8 of Rods is more than enough energy to be able to accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish. You know how sometimes people go to work and their bed is still holding on to them? You know what I mean? Like, they are already at work, you done got dressed and ready for work, and you still want to get back into bed, right? You done clocked in and everything, you still ready to get back into bed. With this 8 of Rods, it's like you woke up, you had the energy that you needed, even through the resting stage that you went through. You're not exhausted, you're not still tired. I'm seeing that any work, like dark magic that may have been projected upon you, done to you, or whatever, did not hold, right? And that's what I'm seeing with this 8 of Rods. Like, you have all the energy that you need. All evil eyes have been blocked. Okay? And that's a good energy to offer. So thanks for that 8 of Rods. It is organic. And it's also being received as honest, honorable, and virtuous energy. So thank you. No problem. The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is having challenges and difficulties in regard to their financial structure. Okay? And you may just be having some difficulties understanding or getting your footing when it comes to you working. And it could also feel like, let me see what's on here. You could be challenged with feeling pathetic. You could be challenged with feeling fake. You could be afraid. You could be feeling pathetic. Or you could have been feeling pathetic. Battling addictions. And addictions or obsessions are not always like actual physical things. Sometimes addictions and obsessions could be thoughts for you, and then tangible for someone else that you're connected to. Just want to be transparent about that. So yeah, you could be challenged with exhaustion, feeling crazy, feeling cowardly, feeling unnatural, being loud, feeling dirty. So I'm seeing that is what you may be getting challenged with right now. Also heartbreak, some type of separation and loss, deception, lies, a lack of love, and emotional blockages. Okay, so I'm just seeing you having a rough run of it, Sagittarius. And you just need the encouragement and the restoration that the karmic cycle is coming to an end, and you need to be sure that Jupiter and Saturn and Mars are all in alignment and agreement and awareness that you have grown, and the spirit of true self, like, you can't lie to them because their governors are within you. Okay, their representative governors are within you. They function as organs within your body. So your energy is going to, you know what I mean? Your thoughts is all going to cross paths with their centers within you. So I'm just seeing that this may be a time to like go within, and like the angel card says, to compromise. And I'm seeing that this may be like rare for you to be in this kind of energy. Though you are being received as like decorated and fancy, you know. Okay. So in the past position for the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were in this Chariot energy. You're, you know, determined to do the work. I'm seeing you in this, or you were studying or something like that. I'm seeing you in this energy as nerdy, cultivated, and maybe even a little bit naive, guiltless. Okay, that's how you were being received in that Chariot energy. And then I'm seeing that you were in the Sun energy. So I'm hearing that saying ignorance is bliss. So then you were in the Sun energy, where the Sun energy is like one of the best cards to get out of the tarot. It's like you're enjoying all that life has to offer, whether if it's material or the experience of nature in life itself. Okay, so this is a good card to have, you know, a good energy to have been in, especially if you were like geeking out in the Chariot energy. Okay, I'm seeing that you were being received in the Sun energy as awesome, lovable, and cool. So what I'm seeing in that Sun energy is that people, you like being around them and they like being around you, and y'all enjoy having a good time together. Okay, then I'm seeing the Fool card. The Fool card shows that you're ambitious, that you were ambitious about moving forward and being adventurous and going out and doing something different. Okay, because you were in the Sun energy, that would make sense. It's like, you know how people go to the club, or they have plans on going to the club, and then they get turned up, and they, you know, get with their friends, they get turned up, they get dressed up, all of that, and then they go out. And that's what I'm seeing with the Fool card. Like, you were having a good time where you were, and then you got ambitious and adventurous, and y'all wanted to go out. Okay, you're being received in this energy as universal, global. So it was like no limits to where it is that you could or would go. right? Maybe you were traveling, is what I'm seeing. And you're being received in this energy as stunning and astounding. So like I said, carrying more of that sun energy into you going, you know, your travels, you going on trips and stuff, and you not having any limitations as to where it is that you are willing to be adventurous and go to. And then I'm seeing this Tower in reverse. Now this Tower in reverse is at the center of your read. So I'm guessing that whatever happened was expected. Maybe expected by you, or maybe expected by everyone else that's connected to you seeking security in people, because it's all connected, right? So I'm seeing the Tower in reverse. So it's just showing me that like something not so great that happened in your life was kind of unexpected, though also expected. Like if you got fired from a job, or if someone broke up to you, it's like when you see the Tower in reverse, it's kind of like there was always a possibility that this could happen. Just like where people are like, well, we're all going to die someday. It was like, well, if you do that, you're going to die. And it's like, well, we're all going to die someday. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that. Or if you started dating someone, it's like there's a possibility that the relationship might not work out, right? So I'm just seeing like it was expected that it might happen. Or even with the addiction card, right, where it's like if you do drugs, there's a possibility that you'll get addicted to it. So you becoming addicted to the drugs was not a surprise, or that kind of thing. So take it as it resonates. Only you know what the specific situation or circumstance was, and that's dependent on what the environment was that you were in and how you had to survive in it. So that is why I'm saying to you, if you were going through karmic lessons or cycles, or you were dealing with some type of heartbreak or separation or codependency or any of these things that just seem like you should know better by now, it's like it's easy for someone else to be on the sideline judging you, because if the shoe was on the other foot, it wouldn't be comfortable to walk in, okay? So if you were going through this, I send love and light and healing energy to you, though I'm also really pressing for you to remember that the angel card says to compromise at this point in time in your life, and that's because of the energy that I see you in towards the end of the cycle of the read, okay? So we are at the center of this cycle, and I'm seeing that it was expected for you to be pitiful and heart-rendering, okay, because of whatever it is, the hardship that you may have gone through, or whatever you've been challenged with, okay? And also what I'm seeing is that this is a time for you to be delicate with yourself, okay? Or it was a time for you to be delicate with yourself, because remember, this is the cycle of the read, so this has all happened in the past. So it was a time for you to be delicate with yourself, though it was an attack, though even those attacks are connected to karmic lessons that you had to learn from. And God's source oversees and knows all. So even with that, it's like you have the ability to overcome these challenges. So be graceful and delicate with yourself as you go through it, and recognize that this Tower is in reverse. Other people don't have it that way. Like, they're not so lucky, is what I'm saying. So it's definitely something to be grateful for. And I'm also seeing that in the regard to the Tower being in reverse, that may be in alignment with this love card that's in reverse, because there's a sense of synchronization to all of it, right? And also the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So what I'm seeing is the connection between all of these. The reason why there is a lack of self-love or wholeness or affection or attraction, or the reason why there is a lack of unconditional love is, and why you may be feeling that way when it comes to people, is because you are not in the best financial position right now in your life. Okay? With this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm also seeing is that maybe you associated the experience of love and all of that with financial security and stability. Okay? And because of maybe some type of heartbreak or separation or loss, that this would have shocked you, right? The separation, the loss, the deception, the possession, the obsession, or the codependency maybe would have been an unexpected thing, though maybe because of selfishness or a lack of love probably in the past, has brought you to where it is that you are now, where it was like you expected for things not to work out. Okay? I'm just getting like a very strong, hopeless kind of energy coming off of this read. And I'm just going, that's at the center of what's going on. And I just want to remind you that the angel card says that it's a time to compromise so that there can be balance. Okay? Speaking of compromise for balance, I am an independent government contractor, and I go out and I do volunteer service projects. My ability to be able to do that comes from donations for a fundraiser that I'm doing right now. The project is called Pathways to Purpose, so please check out the video. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being so supportive in regard to my initiative to go out and make a difference in the world, in my life, off of the app. I do look forward to sharing those experiences with you all as I've come onto this platform, and also shared with you my fundraiser and GoFundMe link, and even some of my businesses that I've started, like me doing nails and selling them online. So if you are interested in being incorporated in any type of part of that journey, like giving donations, doesn't matter how much you give, or sharing the GoFundMe link with someone that you think would be interested in donating, or even sharing information in the comment section about projects that you have in your community and in your area, so hopefully we can link together and collaborate to, like I said, make a difference. I am open to receive that kind of information, that kind of love, that kind of support, and yes. So let's get back to the read. I just wanted to take that time to share with you all what it is that I have going on, and also give you like a sense of encouragement to the hopelessness that I'm feeling is going on with this read. So Please remain encouraged. Please remain to be supportive to those that are trying to make a difference in what is going on in regard to the bigger picture. So let's continue with the read. So I am seeing that because the Tower is reversed, there is this Emperor energy. This Emperor energy is showing prominence, because that's the first thing that I heard as soon as I picked it up. Like, prominence against the prejudice, okay? So in this energy, you are being received as influential and prominent and important, okay? Also real and not like loud or abusive, or you know what I mean? Because the Emperor is someone that does have the power of influence, though the Emperor also is like someone that could possibly abuse that power, right? Though you're being received in this energy as like graceful, okay? Very real and very like easygoing. Like, you have the power to rule and be like really karmic and nasty with your energy, though I'm just seeing that you're being received as prominent, powerful, influential, important, though also very genuine and real, okay? And then I'm seeing that you were in the Hermit energy. In this Hermit energy, you're doing things independently. So taking care of your responsibilities by your own right, and not necessarily isolating yourself from everyone else. It's like you're doing things independently. You're not isolating yourself from everyone. You're focusing on getting things done. Yep. And I'm seeing you in this energy as busy, occupied, and also focusing on your spirituality. Like taking the time out to meditate. Taking that time out to focus on yourself. So where other people may perceive it as you're being standoffish, you're being like withheld to other people, and you know, you're closing yourself off from everybody. It's like, no, what I'm doing is meditating. What I'm doing is focusing on getting this inner work done. What I'm doing is remaining focused and steadfast in how it is that I'm growing, how I'm prioritizing my spiritual maturity, okay? And then I'm seeing the last card for the cycle of this read, you in this High Priestess energy. In this High Priestess energy, you're being received as intuitive or spirit-led. So let's just for a second. So this High Priestess energy could either be you or it could be someone else. Okay, just want to be transparent. So this is someone that is spirit-led, spirit-fed, and someone that is led by their intuition. So you could either be that person that's on this path to being led more by your intuition while you're in this hermit mode and you came out of it and you're in this High Priestess energy, or this could be someone else that's coming into your life or that's already in your life that is a representation of this kind of energy that you receive as charming and enchanting and loyal, like someone that's loyal to you, or you are in this High Priestess energy and people are receiving you as loyal, charming, not scary, not horrifying. Like sometimes a High Priestess can be, I think that's why that word is coming out, like sometimes a High Priestess can be perceived as, because she's spiritual, she's a witch, or she could be like doing this or casting spells or cursing people and all this other stuff. And it's just like this High Priestess is being received as charming. Yeah, she's charming because she's charmed, she's gifted, though at the same time she's also loyal and patriotic and not scary and not horrifying. So this could either be you or this could be someone else. Also, that Emperor energy that, you know, was in the read after the Tower reverse could be you, or it could also be someone else. I just want to put that out there because the center of this read is the Tower reversed, right? In regard to your love, or the love that you have for others, or the love that you're receiving, unconditional love, right? And also at the center of your spirit seeking security in the true self, you're also seeking it in people. So how these people show up in the cycle of this read could have been the Emperor, could have been the High Priestess, though the Hermit energy is definitely you, because you're the one that's taking the time. You're the only one that could take time to yourself to reflect, okay? And that's because that's what you need to do in life. All right? Focusing on your spirituality, because you were a spiritual being before you got into this physical body. Okay? So towards the end of the cycle of this read, I am seeing you in this High Priestess energy, or this High Priestess energy is someone that you found security in. Okay? Towards your future, I'm seeing, well, in your future, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is representing the dirt, right? Somebody may feel like they have had dirt on you, and in this Nine of Swords, it just looks like you're ashamed of whatever was going on, or you're disappointed. Like, if you see that, that looks like someone that's ashamed or disappointed. Or you may feel like you've been casted as impure, okay? And with that energy of like feeling bound or stuck because of the people that have not loved you out loud, that have not given you that unconditional love. And the reason why I say that is because of the backseat Romeo card and the could you please not express yourself with your talents kind of energy. So in general, like the people that have not loved you out loud and given you that unconditional love, and the ways that your wholeness has been not whole, or the ways that you have not been able to find or feel or process self-love in a healthy way because of those addictions, or the experience of the backstabbing and heartbreak and the separation and deception and the codependency, and you know what I mean, all of the challenges that that you have inherited. Okay, I'm seeing that in the future, you, because of everything that you've gone through, you may feel ashamed, or you may feel like disappointed or karmic. You may feel like your energy is karmic, okay? And with all of these emotions that are not so great because of what you're experiencing right now or in the future. And I'm seeing the message from the Jupiter energy from the southwest, the process of power in the quicksand, right? Like if these swords were quicksand and you just feel like so disappointed, you feel so stuck and trapped, and like, what is that word where like they say that people feel like it all went downhill, right? And that's what I'm seeing when I see quicksand and addictions, and it's just getting like a lot of, like, you may feel like ashamed. Okay, though, like I said, it's because those are the cards that were dealt to you. That's the stuff that you went through. Those are the things that you inherited, the karmic energy that you inherited by the way of your bloodline. And the only one that can overcome those challenges is you. And that's because it takes humans to make humans. So it came from your parents and their parents' parents and their parents' parents, all the way to the very beginning, okay? However, all humans are not made without God's grace. And so that means that you have God's source within you to be able to help you overcome those challenges. So that's why this card is in the upright. The Knight of Swords is in the upright. If it were in downright, it'd be like, maybe you need to get some counseling. Okay? Though since it's in the upright, I'm seeing that your future is bright. Okay? And that comes from the sun energy. Remember, the sun is the one that's sending this message to you. With that Jupiter energy in collaboration, because Jupiter is responsible for the changes, the experience of change, transformation, and growth. You want good fortune to come into your life, you have to tap into God's source energy within you to help you overcome these challenges. And that God source don't play about you. Okay? So I'm seeing another angel card, which I knew that I needed to pull for you. It says to trust. Trust. Do you see this person? Like in that hermit energy, spiritual and steadfast and working hard on what's going on within. This person is meditating, right? And then look, these cards are so beautiful. Like there is a guide, a spiritual guide, an angel, a God that is watching over you, that's there for you. Hears all of your prayers and is sending that light, that energy, that answer to your prayers out to the world around you from within you. Okay? And it's like this, I don't know if you can see it, though there's this person that's praying and meditating, and then there's this one that's watching over them. And then there's this one that is watching over all of them. Okay? And this is the energy, the bright energy. While you're in this Nine of Swords, God is working for your good. And the angel card says to trust me. Okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in the Page of Cups. This is representing some type of reconciliation in regard to love or you healing. So I'm seeing that there is going to be a new chapter in your life and a representation of that unconditional love that comes from only God. Okay? Then I'm also seeing that this is going to be like a remarkable experience. Like it's just like you might even cry because of how blessed and how favored and how liberated you feel. Because all of your burdens have been alleviated. Okay? You're being received in this energy as quiet, or the experience will come quietly, like it won't be loud. And the reason why I say that is because the way that the Holy Spirit be sneaking up on you, sometimes the way that the Holy Spirit be sneaking up on you, I promise you, it just be like, you'll be in the middle of doing something or whatever, and it's just like the Holy Spirit will just come in and cover you and hug you, and you just, or blessings just come in and you just are so caught off guard by the grace that has just come into the room. Okay? And I'm telling you that this Page of Cups is very real. Like this heart, this cup of love, this offering, this reconciliation. So it may have been someone that you felt like backstabbed you, or someone that broke your heart, or someone that you were separated from, or someone that deceived you, someone that you had hard feelings towards. This is probably going to come from one of those people that you either did not want to express themselves with their talents, or someone that you did not show love, unconditional love to in that kind of way. or vice versa. Or it could be someone that was not showing you unconditional love, or someone that didn't want to see you express yourself and your talents to be successful in that. Take it as it resonates. That is what that reconciliation is going to be from light. God is going to come in and mend those broken parts. And it comes from that energy of you compromising, so that there can be balance. Okay? And because you're going to do it, I'm seeing the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is you moving on to calmer waters. So it's not hostile. It's not shaky. It's none of this karmic energy anymore. Okay? You're moving on to calmer waters. And that's with God's grace. Okay? You're being received. It's like I'm seeing cosmic ship. This is reminding me of Anubis and the practices in the afterlife, of how they get into the ship after they pass away, and then they sail off into the afterlife where their souls get weighed, or their spirits get weighed. Take it as it resonates. And it's like, is it light as a feather? Like, how gracefully did you live? Okay? And so I'm seeing that the emotions of everything that you've been going through, these karmic cycles that you were going through, and these lessons that you learned, you now have a ship, a vessel, to be able to move forward into calmer waters. And you have to take that unconditional love and move in that path that has been laid out clear for you. Okay? Not with baggage, with lessons learned. Okay? You're being received in this energy as cosmic, or this has been a cosmic design for you to grow, to progress, to move forward in this energy. It's not going to be exhausting, and you're not going to have that obsessive or that addictive or codependent relationship or energy. Okay? So as far into your future as I can see is the World card. So congratulations, because it's all been coming together and working for your good. Remember, you do have that Jupiter change, transformation, growth, and good fortune energy in the works for you. So whatever it is that you've been manifesting, whatever it is that you've been wanting to overcome, whatever the spirit of true self has been wanting to experience, is coming with this World card. You're being received in this energy as not crazy, very brave, and natural. And so I say to you, Sagittarius, congratulations. Okay? I do send love, light, and healing energy to you. Do not forget to make that compromise where it is that it needs to be made. Only you know. And, trust that your angels and your Holy Spirit are guiding you in the proper direction for you to get that great change and transformation and growth that you need to. Also, remember to prioritize the wellness of your soul. Give grace to yourself for the things that you don't understand and the things that you can't control. And also give grace to others because they are still growing as well. So, I will see you all next time. And I thank you all so much for joining me today. Okay, bye.